All right, it is July 15th, 2022. I had jury duty this morning. It is already pretty late, but the jury duty thing, I went in there and they said that there's no trials today. And I was like, yes. Is that northern swamp ash? Oh, that's super light, but it's not 8/4, that's 5/4. Here we go. I'm at a place called Paxton Hardwoods here in Denver, just looking at some wood. And yeah, I might have to pick up some ash. I'm here to get some Baltic birch plywood for the drill press stand. All sorts of beech, birch, cedar. And they have this labeled incorrectly. That is not Honduran mahogany. That's not mahogany at all. It's that aromatic cedar. Smells good back here. So I'm just browsing around. It's my first time in here. Some walnut. I already asked if they had any exotic billets or anything, but they don't. Like burls and curly maple stuff. But this piece here, it's got some flame in it. It's flame maple. Yeah. All right. Right here I found a nice piece of gaboon ebony. Right here I found some nice, it says white ash, but this is really light compared to this stuff, which is like really dense and heavy. This is a lot lighter, so it's like closer to that northern swamp ash, which is perfect for guitars, bodies. And it's got some pretty psychedelic like grains and stuff in it, but it's also straight grained on the side. So this would be fine for building guitars. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna grab this. It's only 833 board foot. There's 15 board feet there. So multiply those two together and we're good. This stuff is about $160 a board foot. So that's a $200 board right there. But this is gonna be for fingerboards. I could probably get 2 fingerboards out of that. They got a decent selection, a really good selection of plywood. This is what I'm purchasing, 3/4 inch plywood, but I'm getting a full sheet. It's in the back. So he has to get it with a forklift. I'm not allowed back there. But they do have some alder, and this is knotty alder, and it's pretty cheap. It's only like $5 a board foot. But see, I wouldn't want a guitar. I wouldn't want anything there. Maybe I can cut one around that, and then I would need this piece too, and there's a knot right there. So it's really, I might be able to get like one guitar out of this entire board, if that. So I need nice, clean alder for what I'm doing. But that's another, it's a cheap wood and it's ugly, but it's, it sounds really, really good. Just like poplar. I actually prefer poplar. It's not as twangy. It's got more of like a punchy sound to it. And it's cheaper. Look at this piece. That's 5/4. Where's the, yeah, 8/4 poplar. It's cheap. This piece here is awesome. It needs to be about 8 inches wide if I'm gonna do a manta or a succubus. I'm sure there's some pieces in there. All right, I'm here at Collector Specialty Woods in Denver, and I'm checking out some pieces of walnut. Look at this. That's a nice piece of wood. Yeah. I think I'm gonna grab that. This place is awesome.
What are you gonna make with that?
Guitars. Yep. Oh man, you got some nice burls here too. These are just,
Oh yeah, Kingston has quite the burl collection, that's for sure.
nice and thick too. That is from a giant bobinga log from probably Cameroon, Africa. Look at this. That's smooth wood, but it's got that figure in it. That's what I'm looking for. That's a piece of Bastone walnut. So the owner here of CS Woods here is showing me some of the hidden gems in this place. I mean, everywhere you look is pretty much a hidden gem, but look at that. That's bobinga from a private wood collector. Man, is all this stuff sold yet?
No, it's all up for sale.
They've got some pretty good deals here. This piece here, it's already stabilized with clear penetrating epoxy sealer, which means I wouldn't have to epoxy these. 4,500 bucks. There's 50 board feet there, 100 bucks a board foot, and it's 4,500 bucks. That's crazy. All right, great. It just started to rain. I just got the truck unloaded. Here we have our nice piece of 3/4 inch Baltic birch plywood. That's gonna be the drill press stand. And then I also got some hardwoods. So I got this nice piece of slab walnut. I see potential for possibly 4, maybe 6 guitar tops in that. Hopefully. It may be a little thinner than I would like, but I could resaw this, which means cut it directly in half and then again. So cut this basically, have 3 evenly spaced bandsaw cuts going across. Yeah, I think that's a really nice piece of walnut right there. That'll make some awesome guitar tops. I'm not gonna put a top on this one. I mean, I guess I could. Poplar with a walnut top, that'd be pretty awesome. We'll see what happens. We also got some more hardwood. So I got this nice piece of, it's got some flame in it and it's also spalted. So this is actually maple and it's got what's called spalt in it, or basically worms and stuff go into the wood. And the tree reacts to that with all this mineralization in the wood from the worms, and it makes this really cool pattern. That's a very popular thing to use, which is the same stuff that is used on this guitar right here. It's the same kind of wood, maple, spalted maple. Right here we have that piece of poplar that I purchased yesterday. Here's that big piece of psychedelic ash right there. I grabbed 2 pieces of aromatic cedar. I really like the smell of it, and I want to trim out these windows with aromatic cedar, and probably will end up doing the doors as well. It's not going to be very thick. It can't be because we only have this much room to the wall. So it's going to be consistent the whole way around the shop, just probably 2 inches wide all the way around with nice miters and everything. Here's that piece of black limba right there. It's got a nice, it's like half and half black and yellow, I guess. This is that Honduran mahogany and that piece of bird's eye pine that I found at Home Depot. All that awesome bird's eye happening in it. So yeah, I'm really excited. Now we got some stuff that we can actually build guitars with. And yeah, these boards will be guitars. Alrighty, we still have the drill press here. We did not even start construction yet. I had to do orders. I forgot, so I just knocked out this morning's orders. And now I gotta go print out the stickers, slap them on the boxes, bring them to the UPS store, get some food, and then we can come back. And by that time, it'll be, yeah, I don't know how much we're gonna get done today. So this XK8 is the color that all of my bass, look how dirty it is. Oh my goodness, it's all dusty. But I do play this guitar quite a bit. And this here is pretty much the design I'm gonna be going with, but the the new 8-string models, this, my high E tuner and tuner hair, that's gonna be on the end. And this is no longer gonna be straight. It's gonna have a curve to it in order to actually fit 8 in a row without making it go all the way out over here and having this string going that much of an angle. It's gonna be much more straight. So in order to get it looking good and functional, I have to have a little curve for it. I did all the orders and everything, and I kind of wanted to take a break since I was driving all over the place today. I printed out some plans for the drill press table bench, I guess you would call it. It's gonna have some casters on it. It's gonna have 5 drawers in it. I purchased all the drawer slides and everything. All right, that's enough messing around in the studio. Let's get to work. Let's get something done today. I think I am gonna go ahead and start up ripping this board down. I got it here. Oh yeah, another thing I purchased today. So pocket hole jigs. Back when I was a woodworker, like I'm talking 10 years ago, this is something that I've never even considered. I always did like, you know, rabbet joints and all that stuff. But this seems way easier and just like a good idea. So I went ahead and purchased the pocket hole jig, the 720 Pro. This thing like clamps down to your workbench. You put in your piece of wood, you drill your holes, and you make pocket holes. All right, I'm gonna clean up some of this stuff. We'll move it out of the way. Some of the smaller stuff that I can move, I'm moving it over here to a temporary location. So that way I'll have some workspace to start cutting up this board. First thing I gotta do is rip it to 45 inches, and then we'll have 2 workable sized pieces. All right, well that was interesting. Right in the middle of, well, you can't see anything in here, so I'll just leave the shop for now. Power went out, and I took a walk up and down the block. Across the street they have power, but this side of the street, and most likely the neighbors on that side of the block also have no power. Nobody has any lights on. I didn't knock on any doors or anything, but I didn't see any fans running. I didn't see, and it's like 100 degrees out. So people, you know, that have fans in the windows, you would think the fans would be on, right? So, all right, so I went and got myself a salted caramel milkshake, and I come back and we got power. The thing is, when I was running my saw, my table saw, that's when the power went out. I was just getting ready to cut this piece of wood right here at 4 1/8 inches, and everything just shut off. Yeah, okay. It's 8 o'clock. I think I'm done. We'll go ahead and let's give away some hats. All right, we are back in the studio here. We got 53 comments on today's video. We'll go over to the YouTube random comment picker, and we will paste the URL in here. Now, a couple rules before we start. I'm going to filter duplicate users, so if you commented more than once, it won't be like more than one entry. No international, which means nothing outside the United States, because it cost me $40 to ship a small box. This is going to be a bigger box, so it would cost like $100. Like, I'm not going to spend that, right? So United States only, as I mentioned in yesterday's video. And first come, first serve. So if your name comes up and you say, I want the topographical hat, you'll get it. If you don't specify a hat, then if the second person does specify one, he'll get it, right? So here we go. I'll go ahead and get YouTube comments. It's not working. Oh. 8 plus 9. There we go. Amount of unique comments. There's 45 unique comments, so there was a couple people that gave multiple comments, I guess. Start raffle and pick random winner. Here we go. Millie Jai. I believe she's in the UK. So, and I don't think she wanted the hat anyway. But, sorry. We'll pick another winner until we get somebody that I know is in the US, I guess. MS is in Norway, but thank you for the comment, MS. Tarnished Viking. I believe he's in Pennsylvania. So, yeah. Tarnished Viking, email me, kleshcrumbs@gmail.com. Give me your mailing address, and we'll pick another winner. Donovan Dagenhart. Well, he said his family's in Texas, so I'm assuming he's in the United States. So we got our two winners, Donovan and Tarnished Viking. Thanks, guys, for commenting. And speaking of comments, let's go ahead and read some. By the way, I'm just going to give random hats out. I'm just going to grab one and put it in Tarnished Viking's box and another one for Donovan. If you want a specific one, tell me in your email which one you want. No guarantees, but in case the other person wants the other one, then I'll know which ones to put in which box, right? All right. David Brown, that is definitely one of the coolest hats I have seen in a long time. Love the content. Thanks for being entertaining to watch. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Joni says there was something so satisfying about the sound of those big steel darts sticking into the grass. It's just occurred to me how drastically the ambient sound of life has changed since I was young. I was thinking about the clock dilemma. Remember when they used to have those glow-in-the-dark? Oh, yeah. They were radioactive. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I could probably paint them. I'm just going to get another big, like a school clock, you know, like in a classroom where it's just black hands and you can see it easily. That's all I want. Nothing fancy. Thank you. She wrote a lot there, but I appreciate that. And Peasy Doc says lawn darts. Playing with them always turned into how far you could throw it, and I bet you I can hit that. Yep. I didn't like when we had them, they were at my stepmom's parents' house, so it was like we weren't allowed to always play with them, but when they were in the house, we would go in the garage and get them and just throw them around and stuff. We just thought they were cool looking. Wake Up says you had to hustle to get that many bags of pay dirt made up in 6 hours. That's a lot of variations with multiple products. Yeah, it is. It's amazing just how two people can create that output of products by hand and get it right. Not just once, but run after run of orders. Yeah, it's pretty much second nature. But even on the recipe board in there, it says, you know, it'll say, like, every month I'll update it. Like this one, I haven't updated it since May, I think. It says May 2022, always subject to change and expect change, because the recipes do change a little bit. Like sometimes I'll pan one out to see if it's still the same amount of fun or if I wanted something different to it. So I'm always testing the product to make sure that it's something that I would like to get, you know. And if there's something wrong with it or something not 100%, I'll change up the recipe for the next month and let Heather know, like, okay, now only put, you know, 1.5 spoons of black sand in extra for this, right? Or just any kind of small little things. Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of work, and it's definitely it's a process, that's for sure. It's a full-time process. David Simon, dodge them or die. I've been looking at every estate sale trying to find a set. The rules were to toss them into a small hula hoop target. Oh, I think I remember the hula hoop target. I think I do remember that. Chuck says, lots of work packing those orders. Cool hats. You got me motivated to straighten up my garage today. Have a good day. Awesome, dude. Judith Hudson says, Good video as always. I remember playing with lawn darts. Surprised my brother never darted me. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get killed either. Just tossing them straight up in the air, and I can't see. The sun's in your eyes, Awesome hats. Thanks a ton for responding to my comment, by the way, and terribly sorry for misspelling your name. Oh, that's all right. Every teacher in high school called me Sean, so I have 2 names, I guess. That was my bad. Can't wait to see what the future holds for you and your new shop. Millie J says, I really enjoy watching your channels. Only recently discovered the channel, though, but I'm hooked. And sorry, you actually won. But you know what? I'll send you... Email me, kleshcrumbs@gmail.com, and I'll send you a sticker in the mail, at least, and maybe a guitar pick or something. Just email me, kleshcrumbs@gmail.com. I'll throw an international stamp on it on a regular envelope, but they're only $1, and I can ship that to you. I should have offered that earlier. I didn't think. Sorry about that, and thank you for watching. Margaret says, wow, those hats look great. Wish I had one, so please enter me into the pot to get one of those. Will wear with pride if I should win. Glad to have you back on YouTube and hope you... Yeah, guys, I appreciate that. It's already a long video. I'm not going to read any more comments, but I appreciate you guys, and thanks so much for watching. I am going to finish that project tomorrow, or I'm going to continue working on it at least tomorrow. We're going to get that thing done, build the drawers out, get the drill press set up. And yeah, I appreciate you watching, and I will most likely be making another video tomorrow, so I'll see you then. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait a second. If you're still here, I'm going to give away a bag of Gold Crumbs Pay Dirt. Just leave a comment, and we'll do the same thing we did today. This is serial number 5337. All right, Gold Crumbs Pay Dirt, U.S. only. Sorry, international. But if I do pick your name, I'll send you a sticker and a pick in the mail in an envelope. All right. Thanks for watching.